So maybe I clickbaited you just a little bit, but no, it's really about it does involve Matias in a certain way, and Teofimo Lopez, because it has to do with Turki Alalshikh and what he's saying about Teofimo Lopez. And if you know, Teofimo was linked to Matias many times before. The fight never happened. A lot of people say it was on Teofimo's side, you know, not wanting to face Matias. And listen, I can understand that, seeing as we know what we know now about Matias, right? Don't blame him, but if he's a warrior, and I think Theo's a very good fighter, but we're going to talk about a little bit about his personality and why it is that it is what it is with him right now. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to let you hear it from Turki Alalshikh's own mouth about what's going on in that situation in regards to Teofimo Lopez and his future, and why I'm saying Matias is no longer involved in any other shape or form. But first, if you're new here, thank you for stopping in and choosing this video as the one you want to listen to, and thank you for older subscriber and your continued support. It's very, very, very much appreciated. I got two videos. I got Yanquiel Rivera that I uploaded today, and the Manny Pacquiao one. I don't know if anybody really is interested on my channel about Manny Pacquiao anymore. I mean, if you guys don't want to watch that, I'll pull that up the channel. But quick, let's go and let's listen to why I'm saying what I'm saying about Subriel Matias and what Turki Alalshikh actually had to say. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, a very crazy, dope, interesting channel. So hold on, let me. Oh, they changed the layout on this on me. Like it's crazy the way it is now. All right, let's see it.
And doesn't try to attack what we are doing to boxing and attack our countries or my religion or something like this, I don't have a problem with him.
And that's the big part.
Well, in a perfect world, I would love for you to get involved in pro box. I know you have been fighters, and they had a great thing going on with Wednesday.
You will see the development in September and in the first card of the ring, underdog. You will see it.
All right, because we definitely need that.
So they're talking about like developing talent,
and they had a good Wednesday night series where people were tuning in. But yeah,
Turkey, did Teofimo Lopez fumble the bag?
I don't know why he asked that question that way.
How? I
know
don't
he would
understand
that.
Did he? Because he was supposed. He said he had some $11 million offer. Then he was supposed to fight Devin. Then it got lowered. Then he went on Twitter. He was immature. Like what happened with the T.O. Devin Haney situation?
But you ever remember? It was supposed to be T.O. getting some sort of deal with Turki Alalshikh. It was in and out, falling out with Turki Alalshikh. He apologized, got back on the Riyadh season, had that fight with Ramirez, and he was supposed to fight the winner of, the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight. And I something to that effect, and it was supposed to be about $11 million, but then something about a backtrack of monies, back from 11 to like $8 or $9 million, something to that effect. And then again, Teofimo is a very corny dude at times. I think he's that kid that wasn't popular, didn't have a social life maybe as a kid, and now as an adult, since his father's always talking for him throughout his professional career, he doesn't know how to kind of approach things, and nobody's stepping in, and he thinks he's being funny, and he thinks he's being creative, and he thinks he's being kind of like engaging and sort of selling the fight, and he's not. He's just being annoying. There's one thing to be Ali, and there's one thing to be Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? And there's a big divide between the two. But let's listen to what Turki Alalshikh says here.
I want to tell you something.
Yes.
I don't go to the details with monies or something. You're saying numbers, but
right.
If you don't respect my country and my religion, you will not have any chance to do business with me.
Many times.
Okay. So to follow up, does that mean that Keith Conley posted, Hitchens and Richardson Hitchens versus Teofimo? Is that a fight that you're not going to be involved in?
I will not be involved in this fight.
Okay. Is there any truth to an offer for Tito
Right there. Throughout this whole interview, Turki Alalshikh has sustained the fact that if you mess with his religion, if you say disrespectful things about his country and his religion and his person, that basically he'll give you no remorse. You're not gonna work with him. He's not gonna work with you. If you can't respect him on that level, he's not gonna work with you at all. You're cut off. You're done. You're finished. So he does like Hitchens, and he wants to work with Hitchens. But if Hitchens is gonna work with Teofimo, he has no part of that. None of the fighters, he will not negotiate. Basically, none of the fighters that are participating in Riyadh season, either through PBC or whomever, if it's let's say a Riyadh season card that's paying a lot of money, and let's say let's pretend Top Rank has a fighter, and they want to go against Teofimo for the title, he's gonna see like, not on my card. You have to figure that one out. And that's where we are with Teofimo. And remember, Teofimo doesn't have a promoter. So at this point right now, he has no promoter. And a lot of the well-to-do guys and the ranked guys and the champions are going over to Riyadh season, and they're going over to work with them, whether it's through Top Rank or PBC and Matchroom and through the Zone. And if he has no promoter, and right now it seems like Riyadh season is bankroll most of what you would see in the big stage fights, what does that leave Teo? With a strap and no opponents. He's gonna be fighting at gas stations, right? I know that's hyperbolic, but that's where he's gonna be at because of his mouth. His father, nobody checked him and said, hey, don't go on social media and do this. In fact, they probably were encouraging him. And at the end of the day, they don't pay your bills. They don't build up your legacy. You should have took the $8 million that they offered you, shut your mouth and fought, believed in your skill set, and then go ahead and knock that dude out. Whoever they put in front of you would have been, it would have Devin, would have Ryan Garcia. It didn't matter. Just like you did with Loma. Do what you gotta do. Go in there, win, then demand twice as much. Now you would have been at 16 million on your next fight. You feel me? Now you ain't got nothing. You got zero. You got zilch. You got nada, because your mouth basically wrote a check that it couldn't cash. You know what I'm saying? And now you on the outside looking in. And look at Matias. Matias now is inside. You know what I'm saying? He's on the inside. Hopefully he gets what he deserves purse-wise. And in this, I suggest you guys listen to this, because in this interview, he said it'll be Dalton Smith and Matias come November. Like, that was it. It was done. It's a done deal. So if Matias is going to work with Riyadh season, this is why I'm tying everything up. If Matias is working with Riyadh season, and let's say he gets through Dalton Smith, or even in the future, because just because you lose, if it's a good fight, you see Turkey doesn't throw you away. As long as Matias is working through, his promotion, with his promotion coming through Riyadh season, there's no Teofimo Lopez. And there's no Matias with Teofimo Lopez. There's no Dalton Smith with Teofimo Lopez. There's nobody with Teofimo Lopez. I'm the one in the group that's saying he's gonna get through Matias, Dalton Smith, if he's healthy. If everything holds up, if he's healthy, he's gonna get through Dalton Smith. That's why I'm saying there's no Teofimo Lopez, because that would have been a unification. You understand me? I don't know what he's gonna do with that belt. I don't know if he's gonna have to move up and relinquish that belt and work out something. But 147, Olympic players is going over to Riyadh. 154, you see where that's at with Riyadh. 168, you see where that's at with Riyadh. Not that Teofimo Lopez is going that high, but it's gonna be a predicament. It's gonna be a predicament. But let me know, because what do you think? Do you think Teofimo Lopez can ever redeem himself? And does Turki Alalshikh really gonna ice him out forever? Or you think that eventually they'll come together and come to some terms? You think Teofimo Lopez will come to his senses that he's not the guy that he thinks he is? Let me know, comes down below, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.